Good morning, guys. SeeJayAre here, back with another garage sale season. This is actually the preseason week number 2. So directly after this little intro, you're going to see footage that I got 2 weeks ago. Last weekend was cold and rainy, and there was only like one sale listed, so we didn't get out at all. But 2 weeks ago, we found a few little things. I am joined today by Andrew, who, as you can see, if it focuses, will be my cameraman this year. He's got a GoPro on the top of his hat. And my producer, Teddy.
I'm the boss.
He's the boss. Ted's the boss. So right now we are headed to a little, like, I don't know, hamlet village called Bridgeport, Ontario, where there is a community sale listed. I've been to it before. I know there's a guy around here that actually looks for video games, so we'll see if there's anything here. It should be okay this week. We should be able to hit at least 10 sales. It's a bit of a quiet start, but then next weekend is like the biggest weekend of the year, where there's probably gonna be 200 sales, so we should find some stuff then for sure. But either way, we're gonna do our best today. There is way more gray hair in my beard than there was last year. I'm an old man now. I'm not as young and handsome as I used to be. I don't know. Anyways, guys, let's see what we can find. Okay, first signs of the day. We are a bit early. The sale doesn't actually start till 8. It's only 7. I thought I would give it a shot and see if there was anybody opened up early out here. And then typically, if that's not the case, then we'll just go get coffee, donuts at Tim Hortons, that kind of stuff. So hopefully there's a few starting to open up.
Daddy, it's on the toy motorcycle. No? Can I please get Daddy, I found the toy motorcycle. Can I get one?
I don't think so.
Daddy.
Time for a little Tim Hortons. The usual routine. Yeah, those are like collectible ones.
I don't even think it's
Okay.
It's the
Do you want to set it on
yeah,
there?
the charger. There's a few games there. Oops, there's a pile more in here.
Oh, Daddy! Daddy!
And this one. I think there's, yeah, just one in there.
Daddy!
It's dirty, but I want $10 for it. And if you take it home and it doesn't work, feel free to drive back here and I'll give you your money back.
Okay.
Honestly, it hasn't been plugged in for quite a while.
10 sounds good.
Okay.
I got it. Come prepared.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's what you need, Troy, on your helmet.
Oh yeah, it's a big knife or knife holder. Oh, there's a knife in there. No, you guys are a little too young for that. Wait till you're at least 12. I have bought them nunchucks a few times, but not ready for a knife yet.
Nope.
Thanks. Okay, guys, just made our first pickup back there. Hopefully you saw it on the camera. I am not sure how well that camera is working so far. I haven't had a chance to fully format and tweak everything. Andrew got the first mention about his GoPro camera on his head. I haven't turned it on yet. I need to figure out how to record without the red light on. I think it'll be a little bit less conspicuous. But I think it's gonna work this year. It'd be a cool little kind of secondary camera that I'll call the Andrew cam with a little thing at the bottom. Maybe we'll turn it on at the next garage sale. But picked up a nice, pretty clean DSi. I told myself I wouldn't pick up DSs this year, but she only wanted $10, so everything's there in the box. I can't really argue with that. There's a whole pile of games. This is actually a really good game, Endor. It looks like there's about 10 games here, mostly loose, so we'll check out everything that's there when we get back to the house for the recap. I'll take a look at it if you can bring it out.
Yes. Do you wanna?
Okay, the games are separate.
What do you mean separate?
Separate price.
That you're asking $100 just for this?
That's a starter, yes. That's everything that's
Okay.
there.
Bad. This would have been nice.
How are you?
30?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, that was a real kick in the teeth early in the season. I don't know if I got it on camera, but there was a nice and clean Sega Master System. I just saw it sitting there without the cords. So I asked if they had anything else, and she said, oh, we have a Sega. I'm like, oh, no cords? And she's like, oh, we have the cords inside. I was like, okay. Then I saw the price is $100 on it. So I was like, oh, is there games and stuff? And she's like, yeah, but they're separate. And I was like, well, I think that's like double, maybe triple what the system goes for. And she's like, no, I looked it up, blah, blah, blah. She brought out a few games, a box of games. The only good ones in there were Wonder Boy and Double Dragon. She quoted me $30 on Wonder Boy, so it's really disappointing, but it would have been really nice to walk in there and grab that for 50 bucks. I don't even think I would have paid 100 bucks for that. Then up the street, I noticed a Gamecube. Somebody scooped up all the games and left the system because they wanted 50 bucks just for the system. There was an N64 beside it with Turok expansion pack, and they wanted $100 for it. So I could have walked out of that street with some really good stuff to start the year, but I don't even know where to even start with people that are asking that kind of money. So I just left in shame. So really disappointing there. Would have been nice to find a little Master System bundle. I don't see those very often, but I guess that's the way it goes. Weird that on one street I had two houses that were just asking ridiculous prices. We got there about 8:15. The sale started at 8. So, I mean, chances were if they were a good price, they probably would have been gone by the time I got there, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't get them, so pretty disappointing. Bat, that's too big for you guys.
Baseball.
Yeah, baseballs, Ted. Those are golf balls. Here, Ted, we can get you a bar of soap. Yeah, you can wash your face. And your dirty nails. Nothing I need there, I don't think. Thanks. Okay, so we made a pretty good pickup back there. I wasn't too excited about it as I was walking to the car, but once I started adding up the games in my head that were in there, I think I have what I paid for it in games alone. So you didn't see this. My little camera here is acting up already. It's the preseason. Bear with me. This year I have a, look at how prepared I am. I have a battery charger for when this thing dies. I don't know why it died already, but I missed the score. So I asked if you had games. I totally missed these two bags. There's a PS2 Slim, and as you can see, some pretty good games there. And a Wii with some good games here too. So I asked what he wanted on the PS2 first. That's how I'm kind of starting my negotiations so far this year. Maybe I'm just not confident with my skills. I don't know. But I'm not just offering a price. I'm just asking what people want so far, which is what I do sometimes to kind of feel people out. With the DSi, the lady just said, I'm asking 10 bucks, so I was like, okay, I'll take that. PS2, he said, I don't know, 25 bucks. So for a PS2 Slim with that many games, that many good games, probably 10 good games, that's a good deal. I think they still flip for, I don't know, 40 bucks here in Canada with a memory card and a couple games, maybe 30. So the Wii, he wanted 40, so I offered him 50 for both. I probably could have got it for 40. I should have offered him 40 for both. But the Wii has like 6 or 7 games. We'll go through them when we get back home. I think Ted, show them what you got. One of Teddy's favorite things. What is it?
Gun.
A gun. He's happy for the rest of the trip. Just don't shoot it while I'm talking. So the Wii, we still flip here in Canada with a few games for 60 bucks pretty easily. So if I can pick that up for 30, which that's how I consider it right now, 30 bucks. If I can make 30 bucks on a Wii, I'm pretty happy. If I can, you know, with the Wii, if I can make 20 bucks on the Wii and 30 bucks on the Wii and 20 on the PS2, that'll cover my gas for the day and, you know, pay for one game that I want at my local store. So that's kind of how things work. That's how I've been doing it for the last 6 or 7 years. I'm not going to buy as much as I do typically. I may have made a crazy offer on that Master System last year or the year before, but I'm going to be a little bit more careful with what I buy this year. Mostly stuff for my collection or stuff that I think that I can still flip and make a little bit of money on for the collection. So good pickup there. We are going to hit a few more sales and then we'll head back to the game room to go over everything that we picked up for the day. All right, just made a cool little pickup at a sale down there where all those cars are. I don't know if you can actually see it. I drove down the street so I wouldn't look too much like a weirdo. Here's one of the early season tips. I asked if they had video games. I went through my whole entire list until I got to PlayStation. He said we have a PS1. Now typically people wouldn't get too excited about a PS1. I always like to say, would you mind bringing it out and I'll take a look at it? If they say okay, then I always be like, thanks, I appreciate it. Just for them having to go in and dig it out. Because most of the stuff we find is not at the garage sale. So he came out with this case, which got me really excited right off the bat because my buddy Joel loves to collect these old rental cases. And now this one is beat. I mean, mechanically it's great, it's in good shape, but the foam's been picked and pulled out, so I don't know what was originally in here, if it was originally for a PS1 but someone's pulled all the foam out, so I don't think he would still want this. But there is a PS1 with mostly Snigglefritz games except for Star Ocean: The Second Story on the PS1, and it's beat up, but I looked at the discs, the manual's in here, it's actually in really good shape, so I'll do a case swap on this. And I don't believe I have this in my collection. So, I mean, I would have paid 10 bucks probably for that on its own. If I can get my money back on this, it is one of the consoles with the early AV outs. So, I mean, that doesn't really affect me because I don't sell on eBay. So I just flip things locally. I don't know if anybody locally is going to care about that. But, I mean, I should at least get my money back and get this game for free. So it was absolutely worth me having him go in and pull out that PS1. So good little find there for 10 bucks. Again, sorry I didn't have the footage. I let him set the price. He said 10 and I just said great, I'll take it. So Andrew Cam, I'm still a little bit weary. I need to figure out how to turn on the Andrew Cam without the flashing lights. So people, it's not, I've had people ask. No one yet has said, oh, please don't film or anything like that, which I anticipate being the case. If someone asks, I just like, yeah, if we find stuff cool, if we find some cool stuff, he films it. And then if they ask further, I would like, yeah, we have a little YouTube channel. I'll only tell them what they ask. I'm not going to go, oh, we have a YouTube channel where we film all our pickups and we're filming on your driveway. So, I'm a little bit apprehensive. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. It's on the tip of his hat. Maybe I'll figure out a better way to mount it. That will be up and running for the beginning of the season next week. I'm just kind of testing out how people feel about it and what people say about it this week. I got to figure out how to turn it on without the flashing red light. So yeah, pretty good day so far. I really wish I would have picked up that Master System, N64, and GameCube. This would have made it a pretty epic day for April. But we have enough to make a video. I know a lot of you have been asking for them, so we are going to, I think, head to one more sale and then head back to the basement to see what we got. Okay guys, at that sale over there, which is just coming into focus, picked up a copy of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on the Xbox One. Still sealed, $5. They had 10, I offered 5. I never picked it up. I thought it was the most recent, but then I remembered that the World War II one came out, so I'll check it out for the single player and maybe some zombies. I don't think I'll play online a whole lot, but pretty good, $5. I'm sure it looks great on the Xbox One X, so I'm pretty happy with that pickup actually. We are headed back to the house. Hopefully we'll run into a few what do we call them when we run into sales? Bonus sales. All right, so I'll see you guys back at the house if we don't find any more sales. All right guys, here we are back in the basement. I'm SeeJayAre, as you already know. This was the official first garage sale video of 2018 for me. We're still in the preseason, as I mentioned, and it will be on like Donkey Kong next weekend. So next weekend when I'm back down here, I'm hoping to have at least this table full. I have the table full right now. I'm just hoping for a little bit more retro stuff next week. So stay tuned for that. There should be a good video next week. Okay, I'll get to the stuff that we found last or 2 weeks ago. I think I put the footage in here. Hopefully I still have it. We went to, like, where was that, Andrew? That was like an arena sale we went to, remember that? It was inside a hockey arena?
It was, but the ice was not there.
Yeah, there was no ice. We didn't go to a community sale with the ice there. Okay, so we picked up a few cool things here. I picked up for $3, so $3 for the two. They wanted $2 each. These Goosebumps books. This is Night of the Living Dummy 2 and A Night in Terror Tower, which we need to continue reading. I missed Goosebumps. I think I was just like, I'm too cool for this. At that point, I was reading Fear Street, which is like for the teenagers. I think this was right around my time where I should have been reading these, but I was kids in my class were reading the more advanced ones. So I kind of missed the books, but I see them at garage sales and they're so 90s. I started a collection and I think I'm now 6 to 8 away from a complete set. I'm now looking for like upgrades for ones that are in rough shape. So you know, over the next 2 or 3 years of garage selling, I'm sure I'll complete that set. And I really want the boys to read them when they grow up. And I told them I would pay them $5 each for each book they read, which is a pretty good deal, Andrew.
Then we probably would get to 5,000.
There's probably 60 books in there. So that's $300 if you read them all.
What?
Not bad. Start reading. So yeah, I picked up these 2 Goosebumps books. Really good deal here on a the Lego Batman movie on Blu-ray. It was still sealed for $3, and we didn't have that one yet too. It's a great movie. We actually came home and watched it that day. Picked up a copy of Wii Sports for $2 to bundle with this Wii. I will talk about Wiis again. I mentioned it in the car, but the Wii I picked up here is really, really clean. I won't pull it all out. It comes with 2 remotes, which is great because I don't know if this one came with one. But this one doesn't, yeah, it comes with 1 nunchuck. So everything's here, all the cords and the balance board. I paid $30, comes with Wii Fit. I'll bundle it with this. I'll probably sell it with the Wii Fit balance board for $70, but I'll take $60. So, I mean, there's $30 so far that I can put towards, you know, something I really want for my collection. So those are the pickups from a couple weeks ago. I'll just kind of pull things out here. Picked up Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Mixed reviews on this one from people. I'm actually looking forward to playing the single player campaign of this. It takes place in space, pretty cool. The zombie horde mode I might try out. And I'd like to see how it looks on the Xbox One X. I don't know if it's enhanced, probably not, because I think it was just before that came out. So $5, still sealed. Good pickup there. Yes, Andrew. Come show it. Andrew wants to show you guys what he got. I don't even know what that's called. That's technically a Lego.
It's from I don't remember the name, but there
That looks like General Grievous from Star Wars. I don't know if that's him because he has more arms.
It's not him.
Maybe it's from Ninjago or something?
No, it's but there are 4 space guys. There are rock, lava, and stone, and forest.
It's, you know, your boys...
And there's a legendary.
You know your boy's getting older when he starts explaining stuff to you. I don't know where it's from. He got it at a garage sale. It was 50 cents. It kept him happy. So, all right, buddy. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next week. Next week's a big weekend, Andrew. Okay, so the first pickup of the day that I made, I went out to a little town called Bridgeport, as I mentioned. Didn't really find a whole lot. There was 3 sales out there. I forgot to mention, we hit probably 10 to 12 sales today. So the stuff we got in that many sales is fantastic. And this stuff was actually out at the sale. This was not what I'm going to show you, but my point is there was actually some stuff out at a sale. That Master System stuff was out at the sale. The $100 N64, I don't see that a whole lot. Usually I have to ask. So asked if they had games. I started my spiel and she said, no, all I have is a DS. Which, again, it might scare most of you off, but I mean, she came out with it in the box. I do not have the pink DSi. I forget what I'm doing with DSs. I have a bunch in the box. I probably will keep this because it's complete in the box. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with my DS collection down the road, but when I'm getting them for $10, actually, it looks like I do have it. I do have a pink one.
Oh!
Ah, just broke my Game Boy camera, maybe. And this one is super clean, so I will flip this, but I will keep that box because I don't have the box yet. And then I'll keep it here. I'm not sure why, but it was $10. That's my logic right now. And I'm okay with it. I always say I've got lots of space down here until I start running out of space, then I'll start thinning out my collection. Andrew has a question. Yes, Andrew?
You should probably give that to me or Mama.
Andrew, you're old enough now where you can use any of these, okay? So if you want to use one, you come pick it up off the shelf, we'll charge it and you can use it.
I like pink as a color.
Me too. You know what, Andrew? That's good to hear. I like that. This is a nice hot pink too. I actually do really like this pink. There's nothing wrong with liking pink. Bonus game in here. Pretty good little game. Super Scribblenauts. You guys won't be able to see that because it's a little bit blown out. I'm sorry. But really clean. Great hinge. Just needs a wipe down. I'll need to order a pink stylus unless I luck out and find a spare one in this box, but it does not look like it. I don't know how easy the pink stylus will be to find, but yeah, it came with a charger, which is great. I forget, yeah, the DS did come with a charger. A bunch of loose games. So we have, I don't know, Moshi something, Moshling's Theme Park. We've got Junior Brain Trainer. Andrew could use that one. Train his brain. And then we've got a plastic case here, just full of loose games. We have World Championship Spelling, Pets, Puppies, and Kittens. Touchmaster 2. That's what they used to call me in high school. No, I'm just joking. That's not funny. Dora the Explorer. Let me see. You guys are really going to want to see this one, so it's a little blown out. We've got Neopets Puzzle Adventure. This is actually a really good game. Capcom title, Capcom puzzle game. And then finally we've got Crash of the Titans, or Crash of the Titans. So a good little bundle of games. A complete system in nice condition, DSi. I'll have to go through. It's always awkward deleting the pictures of a 6-year-old girl on here. But really nice, really clean. I really miss the days when I could, I won't pull this out, oh wait, yes I will. When I could redeem these. I used to make a killing on these Nintendo Club points. You could set up a family account, which I did, and you could, I think you could register the same game a few times on each family member's account. So I had all kinds of cool stuff from Club Nintendo that I ordered. I miss those days. Because nobody ever redeemed the points. It was very rare that I found points that were redeemed. Yes, Andrew?
Can I open the Ninja Turtle pack over there?
What Ninja Turtle pack? You may as well just join this episode. And then finally, what I consider the best game, I'm not sure what this goes for anymore. Probably not a whole lot. It's Tom Clancy's End War. Actually a really good strategy game. It's kind of like a more advanced version of Advance Wars. It's like Advance Wars Advanced. No, those are vintage. He wants to open these. Come here, let me see. I forget who sent me these. Ninja Turtles playing cards. Sorry, man, we can't open those.
Wait, I thought they were like the...
No, they're not cards. They're playing cards. They're not very fun for you. All right. What do you guys want to see next? What's in the black case? Okay. Let's see. I think I already showed you in the car, but we'll take a kind of closer look at this. Blockbuster rental case. So it's got a little tag on here. Blockbuster Inc. 80 Dundas Street South. But it has a 5... I don't know where Dundas Street is in Kitchener, but... Sony PlayStation 2 hardware. So I don't know if this is an official PlayStation 2 case, or at least a Blockbuster one. I'm going to guess it was like one of those multi-cases. But someone has gone and ripped out all the foam, unfortunately. Really would have liked to hook up my buddy Joel with this one. JM Kennels, he is the most generous man and has helped me out so many times. I would have liked to give him this, but I don't know, maybe he still wants it. I have no real use for it. We got Madden 2000 and Snickle Fritz. Bet you guys missed that term. And Tiger Woods 99. So... yeah, which not even in the case. Let's see if we get a bonus game in here. I'll do this with you guys. Oh, sweet. Tiger Woods is in there. Really good condition. Hats off to this guy. I was a little bit nervous at first. Oh, this is a former rental unit too. Blockbuster Video. I don't know what I'll be able to get out of this. If I can get 10 bucks back, I would be a happy man. Hopefully it works. But the main reason why I was happy to pay 10 bucks is for this guy here, Star Ocean, the second story. Don't think I have it in the collection, but I mean, 10 bucks. I don't know what it goes for. I don't know. I don't think it's that sought after, this one. Or super expensive. I would assume it's like $20 to $30 game, but if I can add this to the collection, I am a happy man for 10 bucks. And then if I can make my money back, it's free, it's great. Also came with 2 of the dirtiest controllers you'll ever see. Third-party memory card. This is AirPlay with a cut-off cord. No idea what that is. Cords. Another third-party crap memory card. So I'll hook it up, clean it up, and hopefully make back 10 bucks. I might even, if Joel doesn't want it, I might even sell it in this case just to get rid of it. Maybe I can get 10 bucks more out of it. I don't know. We'll find out. Let me know what you guys think. I will go to this bundle. I'm actually more excited about this bundle as I think about it. So we've got a PS2, which I definitely should have looked over more. There. Should have known that. Okay, great. And that's in good condition. That's good. Okay, so typically I have a problem of moving so quickly at garage sales that if I get things cheap enough, I don't even really look at them as hard as I should. I haven't been burned as many times as you would think. I'm pretty good. I've got a pretty good eye for whether I think something will work. And that being said, I don't know if I've ever actually found a PS2 Slim, maybe one in like 6 years, that actually didn't work. So I have a good track record with these. So when he said 25 bucks, I was thinking 20. I really wish I would have offered 40. I offered 50 for everything. He took it. So PS2, Wii, here's the system. I still love the Slims. I don't know what they go for here in Canada anymore. Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to guess in the States it's maybe 30, 40 bucks. Remember, I do not sell on eBay. I just sell locally. I try and keep the prices reasonable, despite what the odd person will say. That I try and price gouge people and stuff at swaps. I've heard that before. It's hilarious. I don't know my prices, so before I go to a swap, I frantically price things. and I usually take whatever people offer me. So I try and be as reasonable as I can. Like, I know I'm getting this stuff cheap, but my goal here, and all of our goals who do this, is to get games for cheap so we can flip them and buy more games. Like, that's how it works. Yeah. This looks like it's going to be an okay controller that I can bundle it with. Kind of happy to see this guy if it's in okay shape. It's not. It's garbage. This stick is broken. So, but just nice to have extra of the PS1 in case I find a system to match it with. And my battery's dying, so I'm going to swap that out and go to the bathroom. Alright, so far that's the System 2 official controllers. This controller is actually not that bad. Great as a secondary controller. This is actually a great controller for kids. I like to hold on to these Mad Catz controllers. There's some good ones on the Gamecube too that are a little bit smaller and great for kids' hands. Again, broken. I mean, you could probably fix that, but I'll just throw it out. Cables, all the cables were there. I made sure, I actually made the deal before I did make sure, so I had to go back and double check. Here is another first party controller. This one looks good, just needs a cleaning. Well used. You can always tell when when they're super shiny and like all of the texture that used to be on the controller is just completely worn off. And then the sticky thumbsticks you see pretty often too. So looks like we've got 2 decent controllers there. And we're gonna go through the games here. I'm gonna have to, they're all mixed up, so I think I did well on the games. You guys have to let me know. Some of these I know are probably worth a decent amount. I don't think I have quite a few of these, so really nice condition. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. I believe my pronunciation is right. I'm sure all the anime dorks in the I'm just joking. All the anime fans in the comments below can correct me. Andrew thought that was funny. Okay, well, let me see here. Don't tell me I've got the wrong case and the wrong... Don't tell me I'm screwed twice. No, okay. I am missing one case, though. That stinks. Hope it's not one I needed. I'll find out, I guess. They're all in really nice shape. That's great. The odd scuff. Okay, so... Oh, that sucks. Man. Alright, so the one that does not have a case... Probably already spoiled what all these are for you. The one that doesn't have a case is Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Greatest hits. We've got Kingdom Hearts Greatest Hits. I don't know, that's probably like a $10 game. I don't know what I'll do with it. We've got Dragon Warriors 5, which needs a new case. There's a little bit of damage on the back there. I mean, I'm not super picky, but it's always nice to find upgrades for games I may already have. I don't know if I have this one, I can't remember. Not a huge Dynasty Warriors guy. I've played 1 or 2 of them, but I don't buy like everyone that comes out. This is Mortal Kombat Deception. I still remember playing the puzzle fighter on here quite a bit. We've got, here we go, Naruto. Hope that's right. Naruto. Again, anime fans in the comments below, let me know. Naruto, not Naruto. Ultimate Ninja 3. Complete in good condition. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I believe I have that one. But, like, as I look at these, this collection of games here, this is a good little bundle for 20 bucks. Pretty happy with that. That's a good stock of games. Pretty impressed. I think I need 1 or 2 of them. That makes me happy. I guess I'm kind of going for a complete PS2 collection. Okay, so on to the Wii stuff. I haven't really looked at it a whole lot. I saw 1 or 2 games. Hopefully, again, there's some stuff I need. Power cord, AV cables, the Holy Trinity, the sensor bar. First thing you need to look at, you can piece that out and find them on AliExpress. If it's missing a sensor bar or an AV cable, not a big deal. These guys is a bigger deal. I think they're 15 bucks even for a crappy one off AliExpress. We've got a nunchuck. This is an official Nintendo wheel, which I'll have to clean up. And we've got a Wii remote in here with Motion Plus. That's a bonus. Stand. And then the system with all its doors. Pretty good indication that it was decently well taken care of. No memory card. I've had good track records with Wiis. I think, again, I found maybe one in the 6 or 7 years that I've been garage selling that didn't work. And people love to mod these, so they have decent resale value. So let's go through the games. All right, here's a good one. I don't know if I actually have this in my collection, as I feel like yeah, they're over there now. Usually I can just check there, but Castlevania Judgment. I can't remember what the jury was on this one, but I don't think it was very well liked. It's in good shape, just needs a cleanup. I'm pretty happy with the condition of these games. That's another thing this year is I need to be more picky about condition of games that I buy. I had a lot of stuff that I bought over the years just because it was cheap that like is useless because it has scratches and no one wants it. Castlevania Judgment, good start. Snickle Fritz, we got Happy Feet 2. If any of these are super rare and people need them for their collections. Did I say that I'm going for a complete Wii collection? I forget. Should I be keeping this?
You shouldn't.
Alright, Andrew just answered. He said no, you shouldn't. I kind of want to, just for the fun of like, it's kind of fun to just find games that I need. I'm like, oh, do I need that one? Cool, add to the collection. The jury's out on whether I'll go for a complete Wii collection. Nice. This is a good game. Deca Sports. Blown Out. It's hard to see, sorry. Deca Sports is a decent game. It's by Hudson. Ooh. Not complete. Soul Calibur Legends. I believe I have this one. I hope I have this one. I don't know if I have this one. It's too bad. I didn't even realize this was in here. This is in Has Seen Better Days. One of my favorite Mario games of all time. I can't believe they have not done an HD remake of this game. One, I can't believe they didn't do it on the Wii U. And I don't know why they didn't launch the Switch with Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 HD Remix. I didn't realize that one was in there. That's great. And then the two best of the bunch. This one just is now complete. That's great. We've got Mario Kart Wii, complete in good condition. And a great one here, one of my favorite games, Mario Strikers Charged. I played a lot of Mario Strikers in the Gamecube, and I can't wait for this to come to the Nintendo Switch. Can you just keep it down? Go upstairs and play with Mommy and Teddy, they're home. Alright, well just keep your playing sounds a little lower. Stop having fun. Alright, so I did a lot of rambling. I'm pretty excited about the garage sale season to start. I'm sure you guys are too. I've had lots of messages from you guys asking me where the videos are. And I don't have an answer for you, so I'm sorry, but I will be doing garage sale videos. You guys know me. That's something I will not pass up. So I don't know what kind of year it's going to be. I always feel like this is the year where things are going to die down. It just kind of never happens. Last year I didn't go as hard as I normally do, so I didn't get as much good stuff. But I'll put the effort in this year. I did last year. I had other things that I was doing, vacations and stuff like that too. So, but yeah, should be a fun season. You guys can expect a garage sale video every Saturday from here till October. So I appreciate you guys staying with me, and I appreciate all the new subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, you can really help this channel out by hitting that like button. And if you haven't done so already, just hit the subscribe button. You can turn on notifications somewhere down there too to be notified when the latest garage sale video is up, or whatever else other video I'll be doing. I should be going to EA Play again in Hollywood this year, so I'll do a video on that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Welcome back to the garage sale videos, and yeah, welcome to the garage sale season to 2018. What was that? Stay tuned. What?
Nothing.
Andrew's been watching a lot of YouTube, so he's got to tell me what to say. Should I say, smash that like button? He said, yeah. And buy that merch. I don't know, have merch. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.